could not complete it. Acha, how many of you could write only one answer? 2 answers? On all the 3 answers? Okay. So yet there are people who could complete 3 answers. So people who have written 2 answers, what they have to do? Increase your speed. Imagine 15 minutes. है ना? You took 15 minutes to complete one answer. And what is the time you will be given for? In double the time. Can you understand the problems? Achha, any other problem you faced while taking the test? Huh. Huh. Yes. Order of answering. Okay. Order or framing of answers. Online people also can, put up their doubts, whatever problems they faced while giving test. Recalling the concepts. Okay. Structure of the answer. Yes. How to conclude. Okay. How to conclude. हाँ. एक एक करके.
After a time, it was looking like we are repeating the same.
हाँ. It felt like you are repeating the same thing. हाँ. Next. Explaining with limited means you were not able to get words to write. Then नहीं मतलब तुम्हारे पास कंटेंट ज्यादा है and you people are feeling content is too much or you are feeling content is less. अच्छा, so you are feeling that content is too much. Okay. Anyone still hungry for content? Huh? Still hungry for content? I will send you PDFs. This will reduce your chances of getting selected. Huh? Should you write full sentences or should you use conjunctions? Okay. Ma'am, thinking and writing makes it difficult to complete in time. Sometimes I was completely blank for a few seconds. When we go blank. Okay. Ma'am, lack of vocabulary. Okay. What else? Did not know whether I am writing in a correct manner? Should I follow GS pattern or some separate strategy for optional answer writing? Okay. Any difference with GS answers? Okay. Couldn't recall. Got confused in concepts like I felt every question has the same answer. Repeating the same. Anything else? Too much application of Platonism. Anything else? How to use examples. Okay. Okay. Anything else? मतलब वो लिखना भूल गए.
आइडिया जैसे सेंसेस से वो नहीं किया जाता यार, तो मैंने फिर वापस उसमें जाके फिर वापस वही आंसर पहला वाला लग रहा है कि छूट गया है, छूट गया ऐसे ही।
ओके ठीक है, ये तो रिविजन की कमी है. Anything else? Fine. These were the basic problems you faced. Okay. Let us see how each of the problem will get solved. So this test was just a trailer. Trailer in the sense of understanding what are you capable of doing. Now tell me, how many of you could understand the question? You could understand the question? Every one of us? Anybody having problem in understanding question? Okay. How many of you could actually recall the concept? Recall the concept. Anybody having problem? नहीं, सबको समझ में आ गया. अब किसी को problem हो तो हाथ खड़ा करना. You could recall the concept? Okay. Anybody having problem in recalling the content back? This means this is a problem of. So, recalling the concept will get solved by revision. If you do revision, you will be able to recall. Simple. One revision you could write. If you do 5 revisions, then quickly. Okay. Order and framing. So structure is something which is very important, which gets you marks. Content. Can you change what Plato said? Can you actually notes? So everybody of you will be reading notes, and even other people outside, whoever has taken philosophy is reading one or the other notes. Content doesn't get changed much. What gets changed? The order you put your content in, the way you articulate your answers. So have you seen a good story and a bad story? What is the difference between a good story and a bad story? The way of presentation and the way of engaging. So one story you listen. How many of you have heard the stories recited by Nilesh? नहीं? Nilesh Mishra. FM रेडियो पे सुना है? सुना है ना? कैसे सुनाते हैं वो एकदम? हाँ? पीछे पीछे इमेजिनेशन चलता है ना? नीलेश मिश्रा, अगर नहीं सुना आप लोगों ने तो जाके सुन लो, है ना? तो कैसे कहानी सुनाता है? वो ऐसे एंगेज कर लेता है आपको कहानी में. कहानी बहुत बढ़िया होती है क्या? कहानी वैसी है, सेम. अगर वही कहानी कोई और सुनाए, यू नो, एनी अदर पर्सन हु इज रिसाइटिंग द सेम स्टोरी, you will be like, क्या फालतू स्टोरी सुना रहेगा. But Nilesh Mishra speaks and then you feel like, बैठो बैठो सुनो बैठ के क्या कह, है ना? This is the difference between a bad answer and a good answer. Content doesn't change. It's not that topper will write any other different thing. They are also reading the same things and they'll also write the same things, but in a manner, in a presentation, in an articulated way that it engages the reader and reader feels like, oh, he has covered everything. Tuck, 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 good marks. And if you give an answer, everything is there, but I'm not able to see, I'm not able to understand the handwriting. If I'm not able to see the logical flow, कहीं पे कुछ लिख दिया, कहीं पे कुछ लिख दिया, कहीं पे कुछ लिख दिया, है ना? क्या मैं महाभारत को शुरू कर सकती हूँ? अभिमन्यु died. There were 5 brothers which were also known as Pandu. Dhritarashtra was also there. Bhishma took the pratigya. Does it make sense? It will not make sense. Even if everything is there, similar is the answer. Even if you have put cave analogy, you have put theory of knowledge, you have put idea, theory of ideas, but if you have not logically connected it, then it's not of use, in the sense you will not get marks. So structure, how we will do structuring? We will have to develop it as a story in the manner I explain it to you. When I explain a lecture to you, Do I directly start with what is an idea, or should I directly start with a theory of recollection, directly give you a cave analogy? How do I start? Developing it like a story. So similarly, you will have to develop your story in your answers. How we will do it? We will learn after some time, not right now, because we just know one story, Plato. And if I tell you one story and one way of doing it, it will be like कि हाँ मैम प्लेटो में तो बता दिया, एरिस्टोटल में बताना, है ना? So let us finish 2-3 philosophers and then see it together how we can develop this story, because only then we will be able to introduce the criticism part of it. Else we will not be able to deal with that conclusion part. Okay. How to conclude? Once you know the other philosophers, your conclusion will be automatic. In Western philosophy, there is no problem of conclusion and generally no problem of introduction. Why? Because a philosopher must be coming from somewhere. Coming from somewhere means there must be a background to it. Like for Plato, the background was Heraclitus and Parmenides, and there must be someone who is following him, criticizing him and giving or improving his theory, like Aristotle. So introduction should mention and conclusion should mention Aristotle. Simple. This you will learn, don't worry. Repeating the same things. Concept ही इतना है. Yes, even in your mains exam you will feel like I have just written a theory of ideas. Should I have to write again, or can I write same as above? One, or sometimes there are two questions. Yes, of same philosopher. And once it has happened, same question in paper 1 and paper 2, same question. In the same day you have to write same question twice. But do you write same as above? Or same as paper 1? No. How you have to write? Again. It will be marked again. So never ever think, it's repeating. No. It is recalling. So it is like once you have learned, you just have to learn to present it well. You don't have to do hard. That is why philosophy is short. Else why is it short? Of course, syllabus is short, and another reason why a person is happy taking philosophy is because the questions are and answers are same. This is the Plato's theory of ideas. I cannot change it. Neither can you. If you read some exotic books and try to improvise over this thing, what will happen? No, examiner will not be able to understand. Because examiners are also, they haven't read Stanford and Harvard's notes. So don't try to introduce too much technical terms. And neither make it so simple that person may not feel like, कि philosophy पढ़ रहे हैं. So the balance is the key. Maintaining technical terms, yet explaining it in a simple laymanish language, so that there is a logical flow in it. Okay? Repeat it shamelessly. Absolutely repeat. Don't worry. Be shameless. No. So right now you might be feeling it because you have not learned enough, and your capability to develop new introductions and conclusions is not there. But it will develop over time. After that, these immature introductions that you are giving right now will not work. For the starting it's okay. But after that, tone of the question will command you to make a impromptu, to the point, according to the tone of the question, tone of the introduction. So it will be very specific, very customized, and it will happen. and trust the process. It will happen. You will be able to identify the tone of the question and make a good introduction. Don't worry. Explaining or content is too much. Notes, revision and revision. That is essential. Always understand, for selection, we require how many words to write an answer? This is the maximum words that are required to write an answer. If I read 10,000 words and if I have to condense it into 150 words, 10,000 की जगह 10 थोड़ा और बढ़ा लो, 10 lakh words, and if I have to condense it into 150 to 250 words, is it easy or is it difficult? It is difficult. There will be chances that you will go haywire. Means you might focus on something which is not important. Your structure will go idhar udhar, है ना? You will not be able to emphasize on the to the point thing, and so much has to be explained about Plato. Something or the other you will miss. And if I tell you there are these 1,000 words, condense it into 250 words. Easier, much easier. So having more notes is good or less notes is good? So, but notes you have as class notes and printed notes. This much is required. है ना? अब इसके अंदर कंडेंस मत करने लगता. मैम ने कहा लेस नोट्स इज गुड. नोट्स ही कम कर दो, ये वाले भी कम कर दो. These are essential, है ना? These are the basics. Once you have a command over it, after that, come to me. I will tell you which books to read. Don't just go on internet and find random things. Definitely these random things look very good and very attractive. Why is it attractive? अरे प्लेटो के बारे में तो इतना सब कुछ गिवन है ना? उसने तो वर्च्यू पे भी बात करी है. He has also talked about polity. He has talked about society. देखो उसने वुमेन पे कितनी अच्छी बात करी है, अच्छी नहीं करी है ना? उसने ये किया है, उसने very good. Even in theory of ideas, he has talked about just this, no, a lot many things. But important is it required for our optional? First. Secondly, will you be able to write? Can it help you in enrichment? If it can help you in enrichment, use small words, terms, if possible. But don't take full texts. Not required. Okay? Then sentences or conjunctions. Make small sentences. As much as possible, sentences should be small. But there are certain things which cannot be explained by small sentences. There you will have to use conjunction like this, but this, while, है ना? Or nor this, neither this. So there are certain things which you will require conjunctions, but yet don't make sentences equal to paragraph. है ना? It's not advisable to make long sentences. Why? Because examiner will not be able to make sense of it. They read very fast and they read vertically. What is vertical reading? I will explain in some other class. But they do vertical reading, and in that, if you make long sentences, the meaning of the sentence goes away. Okay. If you go blank, you are blank because either you have not done adequate revisions, or you have not slept, or you are in anxiety. I can't help you with sleep. Anxiety you will have to deal with by understanding that nothing helps by taking stress. है ना? You can't get help by taking stress of studying or selection. Only way you can deal with it is studying. So whenever you feel stressed, go, put a timer and study. Stress will also go away. You will also feel better and you will be closer to your goal. So don't sit and take stress. please.
The main content part will have this for the main content and for me this is the article.
No. This is the art. Huh? So how you will write is an art. Short sentences yet with complete sense. That is the only skill that we have to learn. Why people take so many years after years, and still not able to clear mains. Even when they, do you think these people don't know the content? Most of the people know the content, yet they are not able to clear mains. Why? Then that's one. Second, presentation and skill of answer writing. And how to write, how to use words, which words to use, and everything. Most of the people know the answers. That's not a great thing. That doesn't make you anything better than others. What makes you better than others? Can you express it in a better way? Okay. Vocabulary. You are saying flow diagram. है ना? हाँ. Depends. Again, depends. You cannot make all the diagrams in philosophy optional. है ना? It's not a GS answer. You cannot start with diagram and end with diagram. It has to have that flow and explanation. But definitely, if you have limitations of words and you want to depict an idea, flow chart is a perfect and better mechanism to depict it. But don't overuse it. है ना? Don't become over enthusiastic. मैम ने तो कहा था फ्लो चार्ट बनाने हैं, है ना? हर आंसर में बना दिए नहीं. ये नहीं पर लिखना पड़ेगा नीचे, लिखना भी पड़ेगा. एक चीज ही. Depends. No, I'll tell you. Each question will demand a different approach. If the question is asking you to explain, then can you do just to the point thing? You will have to explain it. Explain it to whom? To expert? Explain it to a layman? So then you will have to write in a language which explains it in a lucid manner. But if supposedly the question is critically examined, then do you start explaining from the basics? If you do that, you will never reach to the point of examining it, because all your word limit has been finished by explaining. So then you have to be to the point and start critically analyzing the topic immediately. But tails कभी करेंगे, एक दिन हम जरूर करेंगे, है ना? All these tail questions, discuss, critically examine, illustrate, examine, enumerate, we will do. Don't worry. ठीक है? Just remind, keep it in a list, and once we finish a substantial portion, then we will do it once. Okay. Is giving more examples in the answer good? Yes, always. In GS also. In philosophy, yes. Manage your content and manage your answer writing. This is the skill, na? How you can include everything and yet provide all the message that is there. Okay. Vocabulary. Again, it will depend on revisions. These are the terms, new terms. Idea, concept, or epistemology, metaphysics. These terms will get a little time to get used to. But once you get used to it, they are like very simple to use. Don't worry. Difference with GS answer. A person who knows this skill can apply it nearly everywhere. Example, if a person is a good carpenter, can that carpenter make a good chair? A good table? Almirah? Means that person knows the skill. Similar is with the answer writing. A person who knows the skill in answer writing of philosophy will write good answers of GS also. But still there is some difference between both of them. GS will include more data, facts, flow chart, or some kind of schemes. All of these has to be mentioned there. Or if it is a paper 1 question like history, then you will have to include certain timelines, certain names, certain flow charts you might have to make of events. But the same is not the case with philosophy. You don't have data here, but what do you have? Theories and terminologies. So those terminologies, those words which are technical nature, technical keywords here, you will have to mention them. Just else all the basic things remain the same, like good articulation, use of keywords, presentation, flow of the answer, logical flow, and writing. All of these remain the same. So basic skill remains same. The only thing is technique between different subjects. Fine. Then how to use examples. Use as much examples as, or as many examples as possible. Examples always are rewarded. If I tell you the theory of ideas without using examples, will you be able to understand? So examples make the whole concept easier to understand. So definitely you should use speed, increase. Until and unless you finish the paper, you will not be able to get good marks. So improving the speed and maintaining your answer writing skills is as important as reading the content. Fine. Now fatafat exchange your copies. Not to your friend. Not to a friend, but to a person who dislikes you. Nobody dislikes anybody? Exchanged? Exchange it with the person from the back. Exchanged, everybody? No. Big paragraphs are big no-no. It has to be a very nice presentation. Okay? What is the two-world theory given? What is the two-world theory given by Plato? Introduction. What did you write? Tell me what is written in your copy. No, not your copy. The copy assigned to you. बढ़िया है ना? Let's show. The introduction written is Plato has compromised the narrative by Heraclitus and Parmenides, which is changing and permanence in world in order to arrive at the two world theory. देख रहे हो लड़के की अंग्रेजी? Good. It's a good introduction to start with. Can we write similar introduction? All of you who has written nearly similar introduction? If you have written good, if your copy you have in your hand has written good introduction, give them 1 marks or 1.5. 1 or 1.5. If it is good. If it is too long, cut half a marks. If it is too short, cut half a marks. If it is not in line with the answer, cut half a marks. Introduction should be like 4 or 5 lines. ठीक है? Okay, next. Body. What should be written in the body? Words. You write about ideas and ideas in the world of ideas and objects in the world of experience, how these two worlds are different and how these two worlds are different, what are the characteristics here, what are the characteristics here, why there is requirement of two worlds, all of these, the arguments by Plato. Will you also write small arguments related to reconciliation of two worlds? The second part. What are the various theories? Okay. If a person has written both of these points, then you give like out of, so अगर 10 marks का है ये, 15 का है, 15 लिखा हुआ है?
Yes.
अच्छा चलो 15 मार्क्स ले लो, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है। तो इसके अंदर से 3-3 मार्क्स की हम लोग इंट्रोडक्शन कंक्लूजन कर देते हैं और 9 मार्क्स का बॉडी। तो अगर किसी ने, और 9 के अंदर से भी 6 and 3 कर देते हैं, ठीक है। 6 क्या है, अगर किसी ने ये दोनों पार्ट्स लिखे हैं तो उसको कितने नंबर दे दोगे? 4 दे दो, अगर एकदम बहुत बढ़िया लिखा है तो। और अगर ओके ओके लिखा है, इफ इट इज ओके ओके देन 3, and if you feel it should have been presented better then 2.5, and if you feel अच्छा नहीं लिखा तब 1.5 नंबर। If a person has not presented well, long paragraphs, long sentences, you are unable to understand by just looking at it, then cut 2 marks. If the person has not underlined and properly put up, cut 2 marks. लिख दिए, दे दिए मार्क्स, ठीक है। नहीं दो 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 जल्दी दो। आज एरिस्टोटल नहीं पढ़ना क्या? बस यही करते रहेंगे? चलो फटाफट, इतना टाइम नहीं है कॉपी चेकिंग में, इतना टाइम नहीं मिलता। एनीबडी हु हैज चेक्ड कॉपीज? None of you have checked copies. That is why you are not able to write good answers. Unless you check it, you don't know what you are looking at. Done? If you have compared out of these 3, if you have made a comparison and if you have criticized, if the criticism is written of all these copy, participation and theory, or some general criticism by Aristotle, give 2 marks. If it is not written, 0. If inadequately written, 1 or half, depending on your discretion. If comparison has been made with Shankaracharya or any other philosopher, right now you might not be able to, but yet I have named Shankaracharya, na? Any smart person can do that. So if, then full marks, if not, then 0. Done? Add. कितने आए? 7 किसके आए? 7, 6, 6, 1, एक बच्चे के आए 6, 2 के, 3 लोगों के 6 आए, ठीक है। 5, 1 के 5, 2 के 5, 4, 3, अरे 3 किसने दिए? 3, 4, 5 आ गए। टोटल क्वेश्चन में 2, 1, अरे क्या माइनस में चले गए होगे बाकी लोग? कैन यू अंडरस्टैंड नाउ that you yourself are not able to give marks to your friend or colleague? Do you think that teacher should give marks? Understanding something? Okay, fine. Second question. What is the idea according to Plato? How are objects, ideas and idea of good related? First part, idea according to the Plato. Introduction, what will you write? अरे किसी का अच्छा इंट्रोडक्शन हो तो खड़े होके बोला करो. Of a same class. Very good. Hello. So the introduction one of the student has written is Plato, the Greek philosopher, was idealist rational philosopher. According to Plato, ideas are essence of perceptual things. इसमें इंट्रोडक्शन कहाँ है? ओहो, अरे तुम्हारे तो बेसिक्स ही ले हुए हैं. एक सेकेंड. There should be a distinct introduction of 4 to 5 lines, always written in a paragraph format, always. No diagram, no point format. Introduction has to be in a paragraph format. If anybody has written introduction in point format in philosophy, cut it. Give half a marks. Then there should be body divided into 2 or 3 major parts, and each of the parts should be divided into 2 or 3 paragraphs. Now these are different paragraphs. Yes. Explanation of the theory. Any other counterpoint or criticism? If there is some comparison or evaluation that needs to be done. And at the last, in paragraph format always. Conclusion. Here in the body you can use point format for certain things, not all the things. ये स्ट्रक्चर समझ में आ गया? इसी स्ट्रक्चर में लिखने आंसर सबको. ठीक है? Okay. Coming back. What are ideas? Of course, we have a lot of content regarding ideas. All the property and the characteristics you can write. What are the various ways in which Plato has defined idea? You will also give example. You can give example of cow or anything else, man also. Then second part is object, ideas and idea of good. How are they related? Tell me, how are they related? Who will tell me? हाँ. नहीं, reading नहीं. How are they related? Objects are the shadow of the ideas which participate in ideas. Ideas are interrelated with each other, and at the apex is the idea of good. Very good, perfect. And any idea becomes useful as it participates in the idea of good, and all the objects also find value only to the extent they participate in idea themselves. So this makes objects unreal to an extent they do not participate, and the best or the topmost reality is idea of good, which is at the apex. Okay. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, यू कैन यूज दैट. हाँ, इसी बिल्कुल आएगा ना. इसमें पार्टिसिपेशन थ्योरी कॉपी थ्योरी के बिना बता सकते हैं क्या इसको? नाउ Will the number of words provided here for copy theory will be equal to the words used for here? It will be less, more indicative in nature. Okay. Now, if there is a good introduction, how many marks will you give? है ना? Out of 3, if very good, perfect introduction, which of course you will not have written, we would have given you 2. But if it is a good introduction, give 1.5. If it is okay introduction, give 1. If it is bad introduction, then give half. But if there is no introduction or point format, give 0. Yes, you can write. Absolutely. And then if in the body you have written all the points that we have discussed in a logical format, in a good presentation, give the number out of 6. So if it is very good, give 4. If it is okay, give 5. If it is okay, give 4. If it is bad, give 3. And और भी बुरा है, सॉरी 6 में से देना है ना हमें, तो 4 3 2 1, 4 3 2 1. हाँ बिल्कुल, you can write, absolutely you should write. If the comparison to the Shankaracharya's idea of Brahm has been made, then 1 marks. If not, then 0. If criticism is given, then give out of 3, 2 marks. If very good criticism, all the points mentioned. If partial, then 1 marks. If criticism not written, then 0. Now start cutting marks for handwriting. If there is bad handwriting, cut 1 marks. Bad presentation, difficult to understand answer, cut 1 marks. -1. अच्छा अब बताओ 7 नंबर किसके आ रहे हैं? 6.5 7.5. तुम्हारी चेकिंग ठीक नहीं है मुझे लग रहा है. हाँ, दोस्त के साथ है क्या? दुश्मन? अच्छा स्ट्रेंजर. ओके 6 5 4 3 3 2 2 1. अरे बाकी क्या कितने नंबर दिए बताओ? 1 0 0 दिए किसी ने? -1 नहीं, -1. ठीक है. Last, what is the theory of knowledge given by Plato? Will you write the same introduction? What kind of introduction will you write? Can you start with something like that? Epistemology of Plato is guided by the metaphysics given by him. His theory of knowledge is guided by his theory of forms. Isn't it? Idea है तभी तो फिर वो theory of knowledge आ रही है, recollection and all of these things. In metaphysics, not in epistemology. Okay, not a bad introduction. For starting, it is good. Explain the era of particular philosopher in example. Yes, you can do that. Online students, Jay, Yash, Jayendra Singh. Yes, you can do that. Ma'am, here can we put the divided line theory? Yes, you will have to put divided line theory. It is asking that only, isn't it? Theory of knowledge. Yes, and it is based on rational insight, and he has also divided knowledge into 4 types. What are it? Conjectural, hypothetical, and it is that along with theory of divided line, both of them. Okay. Will you also mention about idea of good? Now देखो, this is where you get excellent marks. ये सब तो सब लिखेंगे, but if you compare it with to be is to be, to know is to be, to be is to know is to be. If you know the idea of good, you become the idea of good. And if you write this, you merge his epistemology and metaphysics. And if you also compare it with Shankaracharya, excellent marks. So, same content, only 2 things you mention, from 5 to 7, straight jump. Now check your answers. Now you know how to check. You have learned something. Introduction में कितना marks देना है? Out of? Then body? Then criticism and comparison? हो गए पूरे? We can, but right now I have not taught you. That is why I will not make the comparison. You are a philosophy student. What have you done? Oh, very difficult for you. Okay. Fine. हो गया? टेस्ट में कितने कितने नंबर आए सबके? ऐड करो, रिमार्क्स लिखो, वापस कर दो. What will you write in remarks? Things the other person can improve. If you check a good copy, you will write a good copy. If you are not able to evaluate what is right and wrong in a copy, you will not be able to improve. Yes, you can put hierarchy of ideas in a small diagram. How to collect social proofs? Social proofs like, I don't know. Always bring red pen along for you, in class for checking. हो गया? Done? Okay. Feeling more confident or less confident? How many of you are feeling confident? And how many of you are feeling less confident? कामचोर हो तुम. You are feeling fearful because you will have to do revisions. वो कोई बात नहीं. This is the first time you are writing now. It's okay. But there should be this dedication to improve your answers each time. if you write 100 answers and if you improve each time, your answers will have quality. If you write 1000 answers but don't improve them, then you are expert in writing mediocre or bad answers. With each answer, your quality should improve. Okay, fine. So let us start with अरे हो गया भैया तुम लोग, अरे भाई साहब दिखाओ दिखाओ दिखाओ, वेरी गुड. कैन यू सी? आई डोंट नो इफ पीपल कैन सी दिस. मैं तो दिख ही नहीं रही बच्चों को, कैसे दिखे? ये कैसी क्लास चला रखी है तुमने? अच्छा. So this is the way you have to give reviews. Can you see this? Proper suggestions. Very good. Okay. So let us start by understanding who Aristotle was, what was he like as a person, and if we know him as a person, we will be able to understand his theory. So we know Socrates. Socrates was a teacher in Athens, and he used to teach youth, tell them about his revolutionary ideas, and youth was getting influenced by him. Therefore, the state or the administration at that time called him up and said, you are making revolutionaries out of our youth. Therefore, you must be granted with death. They gave him a pyala of poison, a cup of poison. And there was a person very close to Socrates in administration. That person came to him and said that, Socrates, we love you and we want you to run away. We will help you. Go. But Socrates denied. Why did he deny that? Because if he had run, he would have proved that he was doing something wrong. He was not standing on his own principles. Therefore, he did not run and happily drank that poison. He died. And it is a very famous saying that he said. What was it? No. An unexamined life is not worth living. What is an unexamined life? An unexamined life is not worth living. Unexamined life matlab, if you are not thinking in your life and just living like that, then it is not worth living. So this means the worth of living comes from thinking, understanding how things are being there. What is the difference between an insect and us? They can't think, and they just remain engrossed in their basic things. Basic things like eating, drinking, sleeping, reproducing. Next day again, eating, drinking, sleeping, reproducing. Nothing else. Do they actually sit together and say, ये दुनिया किसने बनाई होगी? Imagine two cockroaches sitting together and thinking, what do you think is the fundamental element of this world? Huh? So there are people, how many of you have such aspirations? कि कभी वो कोई डॉग देखते हैं अगर गाड़ी में जाता हुआ, बड़ी रिच सी मर्सिडीज में जाता हुआ, उनको लगता है यार काश में वही होता है. किसी किसी को लगता है क्या? तो वो वाली एस्पिरेशन पढ़ने वाले लोगों के लिए सोक्रेटिस प्लेटो नहीं है ना. सोक्रेटिस और प्लेटो और ये सारे लोग किन लोगों के लिए? जो ये मानते हैं कि humans are superior and they can live a better life. Of course, Humans can live a worse life also, but they can live a better life if they have understanding of right way of thinking. So in other sense, so Socrates was a person who was very much interested in having an examined life. He was the one who thought about all these concepts like democracy, polity, what is good, what is bad, who is a human being, all of these concepts he used to discuss. Then came his student Plato. क्या पर्चियां? Okay. What is the time? 4:37. Okay. So, the Aristotle, so Plato, Socrates, then Socrates' student was Plato. And Plato was a person who gave this theory of ideas and theory of recollection of knowledge. And the student of Plato was Aristotle. Aristotle, now let us start with the story of Aristotle. So Aristotle was born to a royal doctor and he had all the good, amenities at home, everything good. Around when he was 14 years old, he was sent from Macedonia. Macedonia is a place in Europe itself, from there to Greece to study with Plato in the university which Plato had established with the name Academy. And in this academy, Aristotle and Plato used to discuss, and Aristotle was such a brilliant mind, such a brilliant student that Plato himself said that Aristotle is the mind of academy. He was such a genius person. Others have said about Aristotle that Aristotle was the last person on earth who knew everything which was there to be known in his time. Who knew everything which was to be known at his time. Everything. He was such a genius person who has written, studied authoritative texts about zoology. He's the father of zoology, biology. He's also the father of biology, music, drama, theater, botany, polity, physics, chemistry. We even use the terms he has given in chemistry. He used to call it alchemy. And whatever terms he has given, we are still using those terms even now in our chemistry. And these are just the few subjects we are reminded here. But whatever subject you read sociology, you read political science, you read anthropology, any subject you read, they will always start with one or the other statement about Aristotle, because Aristotle must have written about it. Music, anything, drama. In those times in Greek society, there was this hugely famous things known as fighting होती थी ना, क्या कहते हैं उसको? Gladiators. अरे मुझे लगा तुम लोग पहचान जाओगे. हाँ, gladiators. There used to be fighting. There used to be very tragedy wala theaters that were going on in those times. So Aristotle actually made a treatise how to make a tragedy wala soap opera. तो उसने बताया कैसे कैसे क्या क्या elements हमें use करने चाहिए. What are the various elements we should use? That how we can induce emotions in other people. How we should use tragedy to make people stick to the drama. So he has given a lot of important tips and tricks. So he said we should always raise the fortunes of the hero and then make him go down, so that people start pitying the hero. आपको दया आनी चाहिए, आपको ऐसा लगे यार इसके साथ तो बहुत गलत हुआ. तो जब ऐसा ड्रामा में होता है, आपके अंदर के इमोशंस बाहर आते, you start getting connected with the whole drama, and this is how a drama becomes popular. So a very interesting person who knew and who understood how society and psychology works. He also gave the art of rhetoric. Rather, he nearly invented it. What is rhetoric? What is rhetoric? It's a persuasive way of speaking and writing. Persuasive way means he gave very good, interesting books which help you develop arguments. How you can develop arguments, how you can convince the other person. And another part was how you can demolish the arguments of others. How we can find the weakness in the arguments of others. And this book or these texts are used even now. Even now, when somebody has to, talk about becoming a good speaker or good debater or a good person who wants to win GDs, group discussions, they go to the rhetoric. So he was a very learned person. He learned, and then he also went to the abroad to Macedonia. He went back to become teacher of Alexander the Great. He was the teacher to Alexander the Great. He taught him, not for long, not many years, but yes, he taught him. And of course, after that, he became king, and we all know what Alexander the Great did. So all of these are the achievements of Aristotle. So when a person like Aristotle says something, will it be random or a thought about theory? Thought about theory. Very right? Okay. So he was the student of Plato, but he decided to criticize Plato. He found certain loopholes or certain flaws in Plato's theory. What were the flaws in Plato's theory he found? So, world of ideas is a mere duplication of world of things. Okay. Second, participation. Participation के अंदर अगर हम इसको और elaborate करें, if idea participates completely in the object, then object becomes idea or universal itself, not possible. If idea partially participates in an object, then what is the problem? Idea becomes divisible. Can an idea divide? No. And how much idea will participate? Not possible. If idea does not participate in object, then they have no relationship with each other. Then why are we talking about idea? He identified this problem. Okay. What else? Ideas are like essences, and essences should be where? Within the object itself. Should it be outside in some other world? Can you say the essence of something is beyond it? It should be within it, within that thing. So the essence of cow is cowness, and cowness should be present within cow. But problem again, if it is within cow, then how many cowness are there? Many? But you have said that there is only one cow, one cowness, or unitary. Not possible again. Problem? Okay, what else? Yes, Plato could not explain the change and development in this world because ideas of Plato are static. He has made the complete world static, perfect, made up of ideas. but he's not able to explain the evolution, development, change, how things are changing in this world. He's not able to explain. Problem. Anything else? Copy theory, participation theory, of course. These are the major criticisms that are there from Aristotle to Plato. After that, Aristotle gave his own theory. And in his theory, he has himself introduced terms like form and matter. But these are the terms which will require deep explanation, which we will continue on Monday. So let us finish our class today. It's early finishing because my son is not well. I will have to rush back. Okay? Yes. Okay? So let us continue on Monday. In the meantime, what will you do on Saturday and Sunday? Do your GS. Okay? You will get a booklet. We will get it uploaded on the LMS. You all have got login IDs of your LMS? Everybody of you have? मिल गई ना सबको? है ना? तो खोलना, LMS में खोलना. We will get the past year's question papers or PYQs all uploaded there for your use. So whenever you do one philosopher, go see the PYQs and use it. And Saturday, Sunday, complete all your current affairs of this week. Whatever it is, complete it. And then do MCQs. Complete at least 2 or 3 topics of any GS subject, static. Fine. And will you write answers? You will write answers? How many? Over confidence, over planning, over scheduling. है ना? 5 answers सीधा. हाँ? 2 or maybe 1 answer per day, but write something. Okay? Right now, if your speed is slow, take around like 12 to 15 minutes to write one answer in starting, but then try to reduce it. So have you got that timer with you? Order it, hai na? Buy that. So right now it might take 15 minutes. So whatever your speed is, hai na? Then start reducing it by 1 minute each time. After 4-5 answers, reduce 1 minute. After 4-5 answers, reduce 1 minute. ठीक है? Okay. Bye bye.